Good morning to all of you. Today let us discuss the second chapter, pricing. Price. So we have discussed product, the chapter 1. Now let us discuss chapter 2. So price is one of the most important element of marketing mix because price is one element in 4P which brings revenue to the organization. So what is actually mean by price? Price is the money value of the product. It represents the amount of money that customers pay to the sellers to gain benefits of having or using goods or service. Suppose if you are buying an Xbox, we have to pay the price. Definition. What is pricing? The process whereby business sets the price at which it intends to sell its product and services. Different products are sold at a different price. So now let us see various factors influencing pricing. Suppose you have a product to sell. At what price you will sell your product? So many factors have to be taken into consideration before fixing the price of the product, like price of raw material. If the price of raw material is high, price of selling the selling price also will be high, isn't it? So cost of manufacturing. Another important factor which are influencing the price is cost of manufacturing. If cost of manufacturing is high, the selling price also will be high. There is a company called Nirma. Nirma is successfully able to procure raw material at a lesser price. That is why Nirma can sell their product at a lesser price also. Every company is trying to reduce the cost of manufacturing. What is the purpose? So that they can sell the product at lesser price and they can get more profit. Another important factor we should be considered while fixing the price is market condition. If market condition is not good or there is less demand for our product, we have to reduce the price. On the contrary, if the market condition is good, people have a purchasing power, there's a demand for our product in the market. In that case, we can sell our product at higher price. Another important factor which are influencing the price is competition in the market. If there is no competition in the market, companies can fix higher price. If there is competition in the market, then companies will be forced to reduce the price of the product. In Indian telecom market, we can see after Jio came, all other telecom providers like Vodafone, Airtel and all started giving the service at lesser price, at competitive price. That happens because of competition. Another important factor which are influencing the price is brand and quality of the product. All of you know very well, branded products are always sold at higher price. And if the company is increasing the quality of the product, that comes along with increase in price. So these are all different factors which are actually influencing the price of the product, like price of the raw material, cost of manufacturing, market condition, competition in the market, brand and quality of the product, etc. So you can see here the price of the raw material. The example is Nirma. Nirma gets the raw material at cheaper price. That is why the price of Nirma is also lesser. Cost of manufacturing. Large scale organizations are using heavy machineries that helps them reduce the cost of manufacturing. So the price of the product also can be reduced. Many companies are now manufacturing from China. The main purpose of manufacturing from China is to reduce the cost of manufacturing and thereby reduce the price of reduce the selling price of the product. Market condition. Now, due to the pandemic, the market condition is not good in some places. That is why some companies are giving product at a lesser price, discounted price, etc. Competition in the market. You take Indian telecom market, too much competition. That is why every companies are offering telecom service at a lesser price. Brand and quality of the product. You take the case of Apple. Apple sells their mobile phone always at a higher price. That is because they have a high brand value. There is higher brand loyalty among the customers for the Apple products. And you can see different products marketed by same company sometimes, but they are varying in quality. And a product with higher quality will have more price. A product with lesser quality will have lesser price. Now let us discuss the objectives of pricing. Survival is the basic objective of any business. In order to continue their existence, organization may tolerate short-run losses, but to obtain working capital for uninterrupted operation and sustainability, appropriate pricing for the product is very necessary. So what is the basic purpose of pricing, basic objective of pricing? So survival is the objective of every business. Business have many objectives. Increasing the profit is one objective. Survival is another objective. Growth is another objective. So sometimes we can sell our product at a lesser price, even incurring losses for few time, because we are looking for survival, but that is not possible for a long period of time, because we're running out of the money for paying for our working capital, and we cannot meet our long-term objective also we cannot meet if we are not having enough money with us. So before fixing the price of the product, we should make sure that we are getting enough revenue. Utilizing that revenue, we can pay for our working capital and fixed capital, and also we will be able to survive in the market where there is cutthroat competition is happening. So what are all the different objective of pricing? Objective of pricing we can classify as a profitability objective, market related objective, as well as public relations objective. So the first objective of pricing is profitability objective. Of course, the purpose of pricing should also to increase the profit. No company will fix the price in such a way that they are not getting any profit. So profitability objective includes the target rate of return on investment or net sales. Also profit maximization. The target rate of return on investment, that means we are investing lots of money in our business. That money we want to get back. Suppose we are investing heavily on research and development, constructing new factory, or buying new assets, starting new business. In that case, actually we are investing money. We want to get back all this money. How we will get back? By selling the product and services. When we are selling the product and services, if we are having more profit, we will get the return fast. So target rate of return on investment. So the money which we are investing in our business, we should get back. They should be returned. That return will be higher only if the price is sufficient. Sufficient to cover the cost, and there should be a profit. Next objective of pricing is profit maximization. No company will expressively say that our main aim is profit maximization, but ultimately The main objective of every business organization is to make profit. So if you are keeping the price very low, profit also will be affected. So market related objective, the first set of objective is profitability objective. Second type of objective is market related objective. So market related objective includes meeting or preventing competition in the market, maintaining or improving market share, and price stabilization. So as we discussed earlier, there are too much competition in the market, and that is why sometimes company have to reduce the price in order to survive in this competitive market. So one of the important objective of pricing is to just meet the competition or prevent the competition. If Colgate is selling the product at 4 dirham, in order to prevent the competition, Close-Up will sell the product for 250. Then Colgate will again reduce the price to 2 dirham. There happens a competition. They are trying to meet the competition, or they are trying to prevent the competition by reducing the price. Another important market related objective is maintaining or improving market share. So if a company wants to improve the market share, they have to reduce the price. There are many Chinese mobile phone companies. They are quickly getting market share by offering a similar product like any other branded products, but are selling at reduced price. So that is also one of the important objective of pricing, to improve the market share. Presently, if our company's products market share is 10%, by reducing the price, we can increase the market share to 15%. Or presently, we are the number one or leader in a particular market. If we want to maintain that position, number one position in any market, we have to manage our price properly. We have to keep the price lower, or at least we should not increase the price than our competitors. Another important objective of pricing is price stabilization. Price stabilization as an objective is prevalent in industries that have a price leader. So actually what happens that it is not good to have fluctuating price. As I told earlier, if Colgate is keeping the price as 4 dirham, Close-Up will keep the price as 350. Then Colgate, what they will do, they will again reduce the price. There is no stability in pricing and nobody is benefiting. All are losing, because cost of manufacturing, cost of the product is cost of the product have to be covered, isn't it? So price should be always there should be stability in price. There should not be too much fluctuation in pricing. So sometimes in a market there will be a market leader. For example, market like oligopoly, you can find a market leader, and they are setting the price. Others will follow. You take the example of ACC. You take the example of cement industry. ACC Cement may be the market leader. They will fix the price to 400 dirham, 400 rupee. Others will follow. Others will sell the cement at 10 rupee less or 10 rupee more, or at the same price. So there should be price stabilization. That is also another important objective of pricing. Company should price in such a way that there is a price stabilization. So next set of objective is public relations objective. So there is a positive relationship between public relation and higher price. There is a positive relationship between image of the company as well as higher price. You know the example of Apple, Armani, BMW cars, Mercedes-Benz, and all other luxury products. They are all sold at higher price. Why these companies are selling the product at a higher price? Because there is a perception among the customers that if the product is of higher price, definitely there will be quality. Also, the customer perceive that this product is a unique product. This product is a different product. So by increasing the price, public image can be enhanced. That is one thing. If you take the example of any car, isn't it? So BMW is selling the product at a higher price. You take any other car, car manufactured by Tata, that car also will have same quality. same features, but Tata cannot demand the price which is demanded by BMW, because there is a perception in the minds of the customer that if we are having BMW, we are getting car with superior quality, uniqueness actually, and that will add to the status of the customer. That is why customers are ready to pay higher price for that. Second one is a resource mobilization. Company requires resource. Company need to pay for the resource like men, material, labor, etc. So if company wants to pay for resources, company should have money. If company should have money, they should fix appropriate price and sell the product and get enough profit. So these two are public relations objective of pricing. So we have discussed the objective of pricing. So objective of pricing includes profitability objective, market related objective, as well as we have third one, public relations objective. So first one is profitability objective, where the company is trying to get back the money invested in the business, as well as companies trying to increase their profit. Both of these are the objective of pricing. And market related objective, companies are actually trying to meet the competition, or if there is too much competition in the market, they're trying to prevent the competition by reducing the price. They can also improve the market share or maintain the existing market share by reducing the price also. Price stabilization is required sometimes, otherwise nobody will win, everybody will lose. Price should not fluctuate if there is over competition. So there should be stability in the price among different competitors. No firm is willing to engage in price war. Everybody wants to have healthy competition. That is not possible if there is a price war. Price war means if one company is reducing the price, other company also will reduce the price. And public relation objective, it is a truth that customers perceive a product with a higher price having a higher quality, and they think that such products are unique, and such products will bring image to them. Such products like BMW or iPhone, iPad, Armani, all these products will increase the image, increase the status of the customer. And resource mobilization, company requires lots of resource to pay for all this resource. Company need money. That money can be easily acquired only if the company is sufficiently pricing the product. So importance of pricing. Now let us study importance of pricing. So pricing is important for both the firm as well as pricing is also important to the customers, isn't it? So first let us study the importance of pricing to the firm or company. First one, to determine firm's competitive position in market share. We have already discussed at this point above. If we want to determine our competitive position, then we have to price appropriately. Most of the companies can have a very good competitive position only if they are reducing the price. Most of the company can have good market share only if they are producing the price. Second one, to achieve the financial goal of the company. Company will have a financial goal. Company wants to have more revenue and more profit. They want to increase their revenue. They want to increase their profit. So company will be able to increase the profit and revenue only if they are selling the product at a higher price. Or if they are trying to sell at lower price, they should increase the production. There should be economies of scale. More and more product if they are producing, they will be able to sell the product at lesser price. So if a company wants to achieve the financial goals like increasing the revenue or increasing the profit, in that case company should properly manage their price. To determine the quantum of production, so if as I told earlier, if you produce more, you can reduce the price. It is called economies of scale. Suppose you take Parle-G is manufacturing 1,000 biscuit. They can sell, the production cost will be 1 dirham, for example. If same company, the Parle-G is manufacturing 1 lakh biscuit, what are 1 million biscuit instead of 1,000 biscuit, then they can reduce the cost of biscuit, isn't it? So more you produce, you can reduce the price. So that is why we can determine the quantum of production. Quantum of production means how much quantity to be produced. More we produce, what we can do, we can reduce the unit price of the product. Sometimes it is required to determine the quantity of production. According to sometimes if we are selling the product according to the order, in that case it is required. Next one, to determine the product positioning and distribution in the market. So product positioning, as I told earlier, is also related to the price. Many customers perceive that product with higher price will have higher quality or uniqueness, or such product will add to their status. So companies are trying to position the product in the minds of customer as a luxury product or as a quality product by increasing the price. iPhone is always selling the product at a higher price. iPhone is positioned as a very higher quality product in the minds of customer. Companies deliberately selling the product at a higher price. iPhone or BMW will never sell their product at lower price because they want to create a positioning or perception in the minds of customer. To determine the quality and variance in production. So actually more the quality, price will be more. That all of us know, we're all customers, we're all buying several products. If company is selling a lower quality product, they cannot demand more price. So take Samsung. Samsung have different types of products. So actually they have lower end products, higher end products like Galaxy series. So the price will vary according to the added features, quality, facilities, etc. And next one, to establish consistency with other variables in the marketing mix. So it is not the only factor, the pricing, which is important. 4P are equally important. Product, price, place, and promotion all are equally important. There should be consistency between these 4P. There should be consistency between product, price, place, and promotion. So if you have a wonderful product, your price is too high, nobody will buy. You have a wonderful product, your price is also okay, but you are never promoting your product. You are never advertising your product, then also people will not buy. You have a wonderful product, your price is also wonderful. You are promoting your promotion promoting your product very well, but your product is not available in every place. In that case also, what will not happen? Marketing will not be complete. So there should be consistency between these 4 pieces of marketing mix. So these are all importance of pricing to the firm. To determine the competitive position and market share, to achieve financial goal of the company, to determine the quantum of production, to determine the product positioning and distribution in the market, to determine the quality and variance in the production, to establish consistency with other variables in the market mix. So now let us see the importance of pricing to customers. Of course, we customers also are benefited by proper pricing. First one is helpful in decision making. So every customer will have a budget. If they are going to buy furniture, they will have a budget. Sofa set, if they want to buy 25,000 rupee, maybe their budget, or 1 lakh rupee will be their budget, isn't it? So price helps a customer to take a decision. Second one, helps in satisfaction of needs. So actually lots of products are there in the market, but these products have different features, and accordingly the price also will be different. So if you need an ordinary phone, price will be less. If you need a phone with lots of functions and many other features, in that case we have to pay more price. So if we want to satisfy our needs, we should have buy the right product, and if we want to buy the right product, we should have the purchasing power, isn't it? Next one, help determine the purchasing power and standard of living of the customer. A customer who are having more purchasing power will buy advanced products. If they are buying a luggage bag, they may go for a Samsonite. Small bag itself will cost 500 dirham or 800 dirham. If you are having a lesser purchasing power, you can go to ordinary luggage bag, which you will get for 50 dirham. And standard of living, if you are buying Samsonite, many consider their standard of living is higher. So that is also related with the price. So enhancement in social welfare. Enhancement in social welfare. Pricing decision affect the competitive strength of the firm in the market, since each firm tries to outsell others through price reduction and better quality products in competitive market. Consumers are benefited. So companies are competing on the basis of price. Ultimately, who is benefiting? Here is the customer. If Flipkart is giving the offer, Amazon also will give the offer. Both of them will reduce the price. Ultimately, there is a social welfare. Ultimately, the customers are benefited. So these are all importance of pricing to the customers. It helps in taking the decision, helps in satisfaction of needs, helps determine the purchasing power and standard of living of the customer. It enhances there is an enhancement of social welfare of the customer or society. So this is the importance of pricing. So a few more points are there that also we can discuss. The importance of pricing to the firm, helpful in maintaining system of free enterprise and long-run survival of the firm. So pricing is the key activity in the economy of the country which permits system of free enterprise. It influences factors price, wages, interest, rent and profit. By regulating production and allocating resources in a better way, the firm which are not able to market their product at a good price cannot survive in the long run, as they are not able to pay for various factors of production. So pricing weeds out inefficient firm and shows way to long run survival. So every company should look for long run survival. By reducing the price, you can survive for few months or few years. That is not enough. You should have long-term plan. By managing your price properly, you should try to survive in the market for very long period. And also the price helps maintain free enterprise, a system of free enterprise. So the factor prices like wages, interest, rent and profit can be regulated, and the resources can be allocated in the best way, isn't it? So the company which is marketing product and services are also contributing to the economy of the country. Also improvement in company's image. So if company's image is important to its success, and pricing helps to make the image, a firm with an established reputation for quality at existing price line may introduce a new product at either higher or lower price to attract different market segments. So actually, a company is always a company which is always offering quality product. Also, the price is less, can sustain in the market for a very long period. And many companies who are having higher quality are able to demand more price also. So these are all importance of pricing to the firm as well as importance of the pricing to the customer. Now let us study factors affecting pricing. This thing we have already discussed above. So now we are studying in detail by bifurcating the factors as internal factors as well as external factors. So there are internal factors. Internal factors are the forces which are within the control of the firm up to a certain extent. Internal factors can be controlled by an organization to some up to certain extent. But the external factors are beyond the control of the organization. Now let us discuss which are all the internal factors. First one is the objective of the firm. So a firm may have various objectives and pricing contributes in achieving them. Firm may pursue different objectives such as maximizing revenue, maximizing profit, maximizing market share, or maximizing customer satisfaction. The pricing policy should be established only after clear consideration of the firm's objective. So we cannot blindly price our product. First, we should consider what is the objective of the firm. Whether our objective of the firm is to increase the revenue, increase the profit, increase the customer satisfaction, or increase the market share, etc. Only after considering the objective of the firm, we should fix the price. So in that case, if our the objective of the firm is to increase the revenue, we have to increase the selling price. If the objective of the firm is to increase the market share, in that case, we have to reduce the price. Objective of the firm is one of the internal factors affecting pricing. Second one, role of top management. Actually, this pricing is done by top level management. So a CEO along with the marketing manager will sit together. They will sit in a meeting, and the pricing decision will be taken. So it's one of the serious decision of the organization, fixing the price of the product. Another important internal factor which is affecting pricing of the product is cost of the product. This all of you know very well. The cost of the product is higher. We have to sell the product at a higher price and vice versa. Product differentiation. If a company is trying to differentiate the product, in that case, price will be higher. iPhone is a differentiated product. iPhone is trying to differentiate itself from all other product. Then that is why iPhone is selling the product at a higher price. If you are trying to differentiate your product by adding more feature, then naturally the price of your product also should be high. Marketing mix. So as we discussed earlier, other marketing mix variables also influence the price. Product influence the price, promotion is influencing the price, place is also influencing the price. So if your product is of a lower quality, you have to reduce the price. If your product is having nothing uniqueness, you cannot sell it at a higher price. If your product is branded product, you can increase the price. If you are planning to have lots of promotional programs like advertisement, sales promotion and all, then you have to increase the price because lots of expenditure related to this promotion that you can pay only by using the revenue which you generate after selling the product. So other marketing mix variables also influence the price of the product. If you are selling your product at malls or at expensive places, you can sell at higher price. On the other hand, if you are selling a product at grocery, supermarket and all, where lots of competitive products are also present, in that case you have to reduce the price of the product. Another important factor which are influencing the price of the product is size of the organization. If the size of the firm is big, there will be large scale production and there will be economies of scale. In that case, you can manufacture at a lesser, the manufacturing cost will be lesser. So you can reduce the price also. Location of the organization. Another important internal factor which are influencing the price is location of the organization. Location of the organization is an important determinant of the price of the product. The price and product size will vary depending upon whether the market is located in a rural or urban area. In a rural area in India, you can find kirana stores, small grocery store, which you can find in small towns and villages, where you can find a small sachet of shampoo of 1 rupee, 2 rupee and all. But if you go to cities, you will only find bottles of shampoos. So location is also important, like whether you are selling the product in a rural area, then you have to sell your product at a lesser price or sometimes at lesser quantity, thereby helping the customer buy at lesser price. Next important internal factor is nature of the goods. The product is necessity goods, firm may set a moderate price by keeping in view the social welfare purpose. But if the product is luxury goods, marketer know customer are ready to pay higher, then naturally company will keep higher price. Next, promotional program. The extent of promotional program and advertisement expenditure also influence the price of the product. If it is huge, the product will have higher price and vice versa. Coca-Cola and Pepsi, they all both spend major share of their final pricing. They spend on these promotional programs. Huge amount of fund they are spending. That is why the major part of their selling price goes to promotional program. So these are all various internal factors which are influencing the price, like objective of the firm. The company will have a different objective like increasing the revenue, increasing the profit, maximizing the market share, etc. So only after considering the objective of the firm, we should fix the price. If the objective of firm is to increase the market share, then we have to reduce the price. The objective of the firm is to maximize the revenue, then we have to increase the price of the product. Second one, role of top management. It is top level management which is fixing the price of the product after consulting with the marketing manager. And next one is cost of the product. If the cost of the product, like cost of raw material, cost of labor, the manufacturer cost and all higher, in that case the selling price also will have to be higher. Product differentiation. If we are trying to differentiate our product from by adding more feature, then also we are forced to increase the price of the product. And marketing mix elements like product promotion and place also influencing the price. Size of the organization also influence the price. If the size of the organization is more, we will be able to produce in large quantity, thereby reducing the price of the product. Location of the organization in village and all, we have to sell at a lesser price. Nature of the goods, if it is a necessity goods, the price will be moderate. If it's a luxury product, price will be higher. And too much promotional programs will be there that will increase the price of the product. All these factors are internal factors, and these internal factors can be to some extent can be controlled by an organization. But external factors are beyond the control of the organization, like demand. If there is no demand, we cannot increase the price. Sometimes demand is not in the hands of marketer. Of course, every marketer are trying to create demand for their product by properly promoting, properly branding, and adding innovation in their product, etc. But still, this demand is most of the time is beyond the control of the marketer. Second one's bias behavior. Bias behavior may not be same always. They may switch the brand. If they find a better brand at lesser price, they may go for that. If the market condition is not good, they will cut down their expenses. So this bias behavior is also not in the hands of marketer. Competition, of course, many companies cannot control competition unless you are a monopoly. In a market where there are lots of competitors, company have to reduce the price in order to survive in such a market. Another important factor which cannot be easily controlled by an organization is the raw material or input suppliers. Suppliers are supplying raw material. Using that raw material, finished products are made. If the cost of raw material is more, the cost of input like machinery or raw material or manufactured parts are more, in that case it will affect the final price also. If suppliers are increasing the price, the manufacturers will be in difficult position, and they have to increase the price. And the economic condition. If economic condition is not good, in that case company will be in trouble. They have to reduce the price. Government regulation. Government is also actively engaged in controlling the price. The farm products and agriculture products, such products are controlled. The price of such products are controlled by governments, and the price of petrol also is controlled by government. And if government sees that there are lots of inflation in the market, they will take measures to reduce it. So these are all various external factors which are influencing the price, like demand, bias behavior, competition, raw material or input suppliers, or the economic condition, government regulation, all these things. So the various factors which are influencing the price, we can classify into two. They are internal factors as well as external factors. Internal factors are within the control of the organization to some extent, but external factors are beyond the control of the organization. Now let us study types of pricing. 4 different types of pricing we are studying: demand-oriented pricing, cost-oriented pricing, competition-oriented pricing, which is also called market-driven pricing, value-based pricing. What is demand-oriented pricing? If there is more demand for our product, in that case, the company can sell the product at a higher price and vice versa. There is an inverse relationship between price and demand. We can see this through this diagram. So demand is more, we can sell at higher price. Suppose if we are increasing the price, what will happen? The demand will reduce, isn't it? If you are reducing the price, demand will increase. That is the general principle. There may be exception. What are the different types of different methods of demand-oriented pricing? Some demand-based methods of pricing are given below. First one is perceived value pricing. So here the company is fixing the price of the product according to the perception of the customer. Companies like iPhone, BMW, they set higher price because customers perceive that all these products are unique products. This product will add to the status of the customer. That is why customers, the marketer is fixing higher price. The price is fixed according to the perception of the customer. A tea, suppose you are taking from an ordinary restaurant, you will pay only 1 dirham. But if you are taking that tea from 5-star hotel, you are ready to pay 20 dirham, isn't it? Because the customer perceives that is a place which will add status to them. It's a unique experience. So the perception of the customers are exploited by marketer. The second type of demand-oriented pricing is differential pricing. From the name itself, all of you know what is meant by differential pricing. So differential pricing means for different customer, different price. The product may be same or service may be same. So what are the different factors affecting the differential pricing method? Time of purchase. Suppose you take taxi in the night, there is one charge, morning different charge. If the taxi is operating after 7 o'clock, one charge, before 7 o'clock evening, one charge, isn't it? So according to the time of purchase, the price will vary. That is why called differential pricing. Prices are different for different customer according to different time, according to different location, according to different product version, according to the bargaining ability of the customers, according to the level of knowledge of the customers, etc. So according to different time, the price of the product will be different. Example is taxi, or you take the telecom service. Friday or Sunday, the price will be little lower to call to India or other native place. But in some peak time, price will be higher, but night after 9 o'clock, price will be lower. So according to the time, the price will be different. Next one, location. So in that case, different place, the price is different. If you are buying rice in Kerala, the price is high. The same rice, if you are buying from Andhra Pradesh, price is low. Because rice is cultivated in Andhra Pradesh, it is transported to the Kerala. That is why the transportation cost is added, and that cost is added to the selling price. So in different location, price is different. Earlier, many people used to take LCD TV from UAE to India because there were no tax. LED LCD TV are costing less in UAE. So different location, the price is different. Product version. According to different product version, the price will different. You take Harry Potter, ordinary binding, you will have one price. If that Harry Potter is having a special binding, the price will be more. Next one is customer. According to the customer also, the price will vary. Suppose you are watching a cricket match, if you are sitting in the VIP seat, price will be more. If you are sitting in the last row, the price will be less. The cricket match is same for all, but for different seat, different price. That is differential price based on customer. If you are watching a movie in the balcony, if you are sitting, price is less. If you are sitting in some other space, the price may be more. Next one is bargaining ability. If the customers are able to bargain more, the marketer will reduce the price for them. Level of knowledge. If the customer already know more about the product, he will be paying the right amount only. He will not be paying more. He will not be deceived by the marketer by paying more than what is the actual price. Availability of the product. When there are many customers for one piece of product, the seller can demand a higher price. One who is willing to pay more will get the product. You have only one or few product, but customers are more. In that case, marketer can sell at a different price according to the number of customers available to buy the product. So differential pricing also a type of demand-oriented pricing, where different products are the products are sold to different customers at different price. Like that is according to the time of the purchase, location, product version, customer, bargaining ability, level of knowledge, availability of the product, etc. The next type of demand-oriented pricing is skimming pricing. Under skimming pricing, products are sold at a higher price initially, and later they are reducing the price once the demand when they already achieved their objective. So initially what the marketer will do under skimming pricing, they will sell the product or service at a higher price. Then later gradually they will reduce the price of the product. Apple is following skimming pricing policy, where whenever Apple is launching a new phone, they will sell at higher price because they know customers will buy their product at whatever price. Once that loyal customer already purchased their product, what they will do? They will slowly reduce the price to the next set of customers who are not that much loyal, who are price conscious. So under skimming pricing, the price is set high initially and gradually they are reduced. So it has its own limitation also. The set of customers who purchased earlier will feel deceived. It happened in America when iPhone was sold at higher price initially, and just after 2 months, company reduced it to $200. So those who purchased earlier protested. That is why company had to give a voucher for those who purchased earlier. And next type of pricing is next type of demand or oriented pricing is penetration pricing policy, which is opposite of skimming pricing policy. Under penetration pricing policy, the product is sold at lower price initially, then gradually the price is increased. So initially the product will be sold at lower price in order to increase the market share. If the price is low, everybody will buy. If the company sees that everybody is buying, slowly the product is getting more awareness. There is a little more awareness now. What the company will do, they will slowly increase the price. So under penetration pricing policy, the company will initially sell the product at a lower price, then gradually they will increase the price. That is penetration pricing policy. So that was demand oriented pricing. So under demand oriented pricing, we will fix the price of the product according to the demand. There is an inverse relationship between price and quantity demanded. If price is more, demand will be less, and if price is reduced, there will be more demand. And there are different types of demand-oriented pricing, like perceived value pricing, where the product is sold according to the perception of the customer. The price is fixed according to the perception of the customer. Example is iPhone, where a product is sold at higher price because customer perceived that it is a unique product. It is a product with lots of features. Second one is differential pricing, where customers are given product at different price, like according to different time of purchase, location of purchase, according to different product version, according to different customer and bargaining ability, etc. The price will vary. Next one, skimming pricing, where price is sold at a higher price initially, and later they will reduce the price of the product. And penetration pricing policy, where initially the product is sold at lower price, then gradually they will increase the price of the product. Now let us discuss cost-oriented pricing. The first one was demand-oriented pricing, where price is fixed based on the demand for the product. But here we are fixing the product based on the cost of the product. If the cost of manufacturing, cost of making the product is more, in that case, we have to increase the price, and vice versa. So there are three different types of cost-oriented pricing. First one is cost plus pricing, markup pricing, as well as break-even pricing. Cost plus pricing, markup pricing, as well as break-even pricing. First one is cost plus pricing, where we will add all the cost. To that cost we'll add the profit. Finally we'll get the selling price. So cost of manufacturing, like cost of raw material, we will add to the RAM. Cost of labor to the RAM. Marketing cost, like distribution cost, we will add. The promotion cost we will add. To total cost is 10 dirham. To that 4 dirham we will add profit. So what will be the selling price? 14 dirham will be the selling price. So cost plus pricing, where we are adding all the cost, and to that we'll add the profit, and finally we are getting the selling price. And markup price. Markup pricing means a percentage of profit is added to the product and it is sold. Markup pricing is usually followed by resellers like wholesalers and retailers. Suppose you take a Nike shoe, Nike will sell the product to the wholesaler at 100 dirham. So what wholesaler will do, they will have a 10% markup. 10% of 100 is 10. So they will sell the product at 110 to retailer. They will keep 50% markup. So 50% of 110, 55. So they will sell the product at 165 to the final customer. So markup or percentage is added here, and the main thing to remember here is that markup pricing is followed mainly by intermediaries like wholesalers as well as retailers. And break-even pricing. Break-even pricing is the practice of setting a price point at which a business will earn zero profit on a sale. So they want to know a point where they are actually will make zero profit. Why they want to find out? Because they want to find out from which point onwards they will start making profit. The cost of production is composed of fixed cost of production and variable cost of production. Fixed costs arise on fixed factors of production which do not change during short run. Variable cost of production arise on variable factors of production and increase with increased volume of production. So fixed cost will not change according to the volume of production. If you produce 5 biscuit or 1,000 biscuit, fixed factors will be same. But variable cost of production, variable cost will vary according to the level of production. If you are producing 5 biscuit, variable cost will be 5, for example. If you are making 1,000 biscuit, the variable cost will be 1,000. So that is an example I have given. So there are 3 different types of cost-oriented pricing. Cost plus pricing is there, markup pricing is there, as well as break-even pricing is there. So cost plus pricing will add all the profit. You will add all the cost. To that cost you will add the profit. Then you will get the selling price. Markup pricing, you will add a percentage of profit, and markup pricing is usually followed by resellers like wholesalers and retailers. And also there is a break-even pricing. Now let us study the third category, competition-oriented pricing. So we have studied so far demand-oriented pricing, cost-oriented pricing. Now let us see competition-oriented pricing. From the name itself, all of us know what is meant by competition-oriented pricing. We are fixing the price of the product based on the competition in the market. If Colgate is selling the product at 4 dirham, Close-up will sell it at 350 in order to survive in the competitive market. Then Colgate will again reduce the price. So what are different types of competition-oriented pricing? Different methods of competition-oriented pricing. Competition-oriented pricing is also called market-driven pricing. First one is going rate pricing. Going rate pricing means the company will fix the price which is going in the market. Suppose a company is want to sell cement. Every in the market trend is 400 rupee per sack. Our company also will keep 400 rupee. So here fixing the price as per the market trend is known as going rate pricing. The market trend is 400 rupee per sack of cement. So our company also will sell the cement at 400 rupee. That is what I mean by going rate pricing, fixing the price as per the market trend. There will be a market leader and others will follow them, and the market leader will set the price. Suppose in the cement industry, ACC Cement may be the market leader, for example. In that case, if the ACC is fixing 400 rupees per sack of cement, others will also fix that price. there may be small variation, 10 rupee less, 10 rupee more, etc. That is going rate pricing. Seal bid pricing, next category, seal bid pricing. So sometimes there is happening, bidding is happening, bidding, like for a government work and all. If the government is constructing a road, bridges and all, they will invite contractors. Contractors will submit their quotation in sealed cover. That is why it is called sealed bid pricing, sealed cover. So those who are ready to construct the road and bridge at a lesser price without compromising the quality, and those who can give proper guarantee, 5-year guarantee, 10-year guarantee for road and all, the government will accept their quotation. So bidding is taking place here, sealed bid pricing. Next one, discriminatory pricing. It implies that firm sells the same product service at 2 or more prices that do not reflect proportional difference in cost. So here cost is same, but the price is different. So on what basis the discrimination is taking place? Discrimination on the basis of customer segment. So different prices are there for a different group of customer, like Indian Railway. For students, they have a concessional rate. For other passengers, they will have normal rate. Discrimination on the basis of product form, like different forms of the product are sold at a different price. So like take bathing soap, there are soap for 2 rupees, soap for 50 rupee also. Small size at shop, they will, so small size at soap, they will sell for 10 rupee. Little bigger soap, they will sell for 20 rupee. Locational discrimination, the product is sold at different price at 2 places, even though the cost is the same at both places. Cinema theater charges different price for seats close to the screen and higher for the seats located far off, different for ground floor and balcony seats. If you're watching a cricket match, those are sitting very near, maybe one price, sitting very far, maybe another price. Time discrimination, off season, during off season, some hotels are charging less. During peak season, the price of hotels will be always higher. Image discrimination. You take a perfume. Perfume is same. The cost of perfume is same. If you are selling the perfume at ordinary bottle, you will sell it for 500 rupee. But same perfume, if you are selling at a fancy bottle, you can demand 1000. So actually, discrimination happens here. Your cost is same, but price is different according to the customer segment, on the basis of product form, on the basis of location, time, and image, etc. So we have discussed so far 3 different types of pricing: method of pricing, competition-oriented pricing, demand-oriented pricing, cost-oriented pricing, and say next one is a value-based pricing. So value-based price is a pricing strategy which sets price primarily according to the perceived or estimated value of product or service to customers rather than according to the cost of the product. In this type of pricing, price of a product is determined on customers' perception of value rather than seller's cost. So actually, customers' perception is given importance here. You take Armani's tie or any ordinary tie, both are almost same, only not much difference in quality. Some small difference may be there, but still people perceive that Armani is something unique. That is why people are ready to pay 300 dirham for Armani tie, and people are ready to pay only 20 dirham for ordinary tie. You take a painting, suppose if I am painting and Leonardo da Vinci is painting, we both are using same canvas, same paint, brush, everything. But if it is drawn by Leonardo, he can demand millions of dollars, but I cannot get that much money. More than, I cannot sell it for more than 10 dirham or 100 dirham, isn't it? That is because of perception. Skill also there, but there is also perception case here. So based on the perception, the price is fixed here. Now let us discuss major pricing methods. The major pricing methods include competitive pricing, which we have already discussed. Based on the competition in the market, price will vary. Penetration pricing also discussed, where initially we sell the product at lower price, later we will increase the price. One price versus variable price, we can make out from the name itself. One price means one price for all. Variable price means the price will differ for different customer. Market skimming pricing, this also we have already discussed, which means initially we are keeping the higher price for when then later gradually we will decrease the price. Next one, discrimination or dual pricing. Dual pricing means two price for two different sets of customers. In Thailand, if you are visiting a zoo, for citizens one rate, for foreigners different rate. There's a dual pricing. It's a controversial issue. And a premium pricing also you can find out, we can make out from the name itself. Luxury products and are always sold at a premium price. Leader pricing, we'll discuss leader pricing. Loss leader pricing, loss leader pricing means certain products are sold at a lower price or even at a loss in certain retail shop in order to attract the customer. So outside the shop, you might have seen pasted on the window, tomato only for 1 dirham or onion only for 1 dirham. Actually, the retail shop is selling onion or tomato at a loss. Why they are selling one product at a loss? So that to attract the customer, so that there will be store traffic, more customers will come to the shop, and when they are buying onion of 1 dirham, they will buy other product also. When they are coming to buy a tomato for 1 dirham, they will also buy other products also. That is what mean by loss leader pricing. And the product which is sold at a loss is called a loss leader product. Loss leader. So psychological pricing, where the pricing is fixed according to the psychology of the customer. We'll discuss all these things one by one. Here, leader pricing. Under this method of pricing, price of one or few item may be cut temporarily to attract customers. Such products are called loss leaders. Loss leader products are mostly popular, highly advertised and purchased products. So rational, what is the rationale behind this method? Customers will come to the store to buy the advertised loss leader product, and they stay to buy other regular priced products also. They are not just buying tomato and going. They will buy vegetables also, they will buy milk also, isn't it? But there is also risk is there. There are some customers who will go to every shop and they will buy only those products for which there is offer. Isn't it? Such customers are called cherry pickers. If there are cherry pickers, they will take a tomato of 1 dirham from this shop, for 1 dirham onion from another shop. Ultimately, the purpose is defeated here. Psychological pricing, the psychological aspects of the customers are exploited. Example is odd pricing. That means you might have seen in shops and all, the price are ending 99, 149, 990 and all. It is ending in odd number. So customer perceive that 99 and 99 is much lower than 100. Sometimes even you can find 99.99. Isn't it? Customer's brain will perceive that the price is still much lower than the 100. Price lining. Under price lining, different products of different qualities are sold at different price. If you go to a cloth shop, in one category of shops, one category of clothes for 10 dirham, another side medium quality shirts all for 30 dirham, another side you can find premium quality shirt all for 100 dirham. So separate category they are making, and so it is easy to segment. It is easy for the customers to understand, and customers feel that this product with 10 dirham have less quality, product with 30 dirham have medium quality, product with 100 dirham have premium quality. That may not be the case, but a sense of quality difference is made using price lining. Next type of pricing, resale price maintenance is an agreement. Resale price maintenance is an agreement between the manufacturer and distributor to sell our product below a price. Sometimes what will happen, if you are selling your product at one price in one retail shop, another retail shop the same product is available lesser price, another retail shop the product is available at higher price. In that case, there is no uniformity. That is why an agreement is made between manufacturer and retailer to maintain the price of the product. Apple is always making resale price maintenance with its retailers. Everyday low pricing. Usually weekend we find offers, but in everyday low pricing, the price is low every day. No need of waiting for weekend. Every day the price is very low. Every day there will be offers. Team pricing. If you are team pricing means we are buying individually one by one, the price will be more. If you are buying together, price will be less. Like snack, if you are buying 10 dirham, and soft drink if you are buying 10 dirham. So, but snack and soft drink if you are buying together, you have to pay only 15 dirham. One luggage, big one if you are buying 290, small one if you are buying 100. If you are buying together, there is a team price. If you are buying together, you will get it for 150. That is the concept of team pricing. So we have discussed the different types of different methods of pricing, like competitive pricing, penetration pricing, one price versus variable pricing, market skimming pricing, discrimination or dual pricing, premium pricing, leader pricing, psychological pricing, price lining, resale price maintenance, everyday low pricing, team pricing, etc.